Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Helda Menencia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Burning fire! Here we go!
Then I'll split it open!
Be like it.
Piercing Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
Hey, Drinking Orb!
Astral March!
That's my cue!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arm! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Common Hurricane! That's
Wind!
justice!
That'll bring you down!
The blood inside me, yours would be left free!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Radiant
Now I'm real mad!
Take it!
I can carve through armor!
Strike!
There!
Eternal devastation! You're mine! Severing wind!
Chain between heaven and earth!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arm! Hear my call!
Eagle dive!
Burn it all!
Healing evil!
Blow away!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Take this!
Chain between heaven and earth! Searing flame! Reload! A wailing banshee! These ones have had rings around us!
I'm on a roll now!
Radiant pierce!
Ready to go!
Crush! Please now!
Win!
I'll be
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here's
I'll
the evil!
smash you!
Severing wind!
More with
Stardust! Force
I'll
Slash!
heal you all!
Void Slash!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's
No
the
chance! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Nail strike! Lunar corruption!
Eternal devastation!
Gemini onslaught! I never miss! Come and get it! Here goes!
Severing wind!
Here
Stardust!
You
goes!
shouldn't have messed with me!
Void Slash!
Lightning!
You picked the wrong fight!
In here, by the power of flame!
Take this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Hurricane! Move attack! Hurricane!
Now!
Shionne!
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Step back. This one's all law. It'll be a breeze. Get it? In, get out!
Severing wind!
What's this? Anything in armor is all mine!
Time to cross blades!
Now you see what I can
Time
do!
to let it rip!
Roll now!
Severing wind! Strike! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Glacial
In a
spear.
bind?
Here's the evil.
Hurricane!
Lightning
Off my
orb.
focus!
By the power
Blow
that
away!
illuminates the dark.
Shockwave blast!
Holy
Flame inside
quiver.
me yearns to be let free!
I'm on it!
Photon
Hurricane! Burn!
Dance in the wind. Here's the
Dragon swarm!
Came between heaven
Now I'm
and
in the
earth.
groove!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
A world of
I'll finish you here!
No.
Take this!
Can't end
Now
here!
you see
Don't
what I
give
can
up.
do! I'm on it! Watch it!
I'm ready. Dance in the
That's
wind.
the spot!
Sleep now.
Rip and
I'll
tear!
bring you
On a roll now!
I'm ready. Resuscitation. More than I came from.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
With astral energy. Illuminate
Can't
the
get
dark.
out of this! Watch
Holy
this!
generation. Holy
Searing gale!
Came between heaven and earth.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all.
Swallow dance! Crush! Talon storm!
All good things come to an end.
Hear me. Flame.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Eternal devastation!
I never miss. Came between heaven and earth. Here, a wailing banshee of lightning.
First
aid.
Wind!
7 Here's a healing art. First aid.
I really owe you one.
Here's our
Dragon
call.
All good things come to an end.
Into the
Blow
shadows.
away! Talon hurricane!
Lightning. Downfall. I drink
Rain
this.
strike.
Lightning from the
Eternal
heavens.
dance!
Here's a healing art.
I'll finish you here and now!
First aid.
Wind! Force fire!
Off my
Strike! I'm on it! Not today! Talon hurricane! Quiver dragon! Dragon
I'll
swarm!
finish you here and now! In a bind?
Talon hurricane!
Now you see what I can do! I'm on a roll now! Shouldn't have messed with me!
I never miss. Do it.
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
It'll be a
I'll heal you
breeze!
all.
Get in, get out!
Whirling struggle.
For my lord!
No.
Can't end here!
Don't give up.
I don't even know the word
I
defeat.
can't let the hatred consume me.
down.
A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine resuscitation. Annihilation. By the power of flame. Finish without a trace.
The enemy will fight too!
We'll soon see about that. Hear my call.
Severing wind!
What's that to me? Yeah? That's bubbling to me! Take this!
Far beyond the dark.
Severing wind! This one's all mine!
By the
Burn
power
up!
of water.
Blow him down! Strike!
I'll be safe.
I can carve through armor!
Might be off! Not today!
Support! Now in the
One's
groove!
mine. Dance in the wind.
Eternal devastation!
Watch it!
Ready to go.
Out of the way!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I go! Take this! Take this! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing
Now!
arm.
Here I come!
I'm on it! In a bind!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
With this, I can become even stronger.
No choice!
Now you'll learn!
I can carve through
Hold
armor!
nothing back!
Spear. Here's evil.
They really don't give up, do they?
Just getting started! Off my
Dragon Swarm!
First aid.
Chocolate Flash!
Powered hurricane!
Captain Swarm.
Rip and tear!
Celestial Air.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I'm on it!
Healing circle.
I never miss.
That freaking does it!
Wailing beam.
That's
Damn it!
coming!
Seven of Aqua.
Eternal Demon!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Not a chance!
Now I'm in the groove!
Crazy storm.
Do it!
That came from.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Now! Here I come!
Evil.
Stardust!
Freeze Lancer.
Oh! Now I'm real mad! Now you see what I can do!
Void
I'm
Blast!
just getting started!
Slice!
Do it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Well then, let's keep moving. Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here, let me help. Illuminate
The flame inside me yearns to be lit free!
I'll pass on the handshake.
What was it?
Rising stars of light. Rain down and purify all without a trace. Meteor storm.
Demon Fang!
Far beyond the dark sky.
It's too much!
Double I never miss.
Take this!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
This help? Divide.
Now we're never... Swallow dance!
Healing
I'm
circle.
just getting out of this! That spot!
By the power of
hurricane!
Finish without a trace. Freeze Lancer.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning condemned. Thunder
Air
Rain down and purify all. Freeze Lancer. Meteor. Far beyond the darkness.
This one's all mine!
Healing circle. Shooting star.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the
A
groove!
chain between heaven and earth.
Not today!
A wailing banshee of lightning. Hear my
Prepare
call.
to be
Double
sealed!
Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Demon Fang!
Falling stars of light. Rain down spear. Fierce evil.
Now I'm in the groove! Rip and tear!
Meteor storm. Sparkling stars of light. Rain down and purify all. Hammy flame of meteor. Water. Hear my call. Sparkling stars of light. Rain down and purify all.
Hold nothing back! This one's mine!
First strike!
Now we're never.
Powered hurricane!
Healing circle.
Take this! That's
Dragon Swarm!
Now.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning. Oh, sparkling stars of
Try
light.
this!
Rain down and burn up.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine savior.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon you.
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning.
Burn!
Now we're never...
Shooting star!
Take this! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Do it!
Alpin, astral energy!
Say no more.
That was a little close for comfort.
I won't forgive you!
Engaging! Fire in the hole!
Winds of
A showdown between blade and fist.
You gotta hear it!
That'll bring you down!
I'll finish you here and now.
Ready to go! Thanks so much!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come! Ha! Eat dirt!
Lightning orb!
Far enough.
Thanks so much! Malevolent!
I'm on slice!
Waterfall!
Void Blast!
Freeze Lancer! Here's a healing orb!
Poison. Attack time.
Winds of heaven! First force!
Wind!
Back into the fray!
I'll finish you here and now.
Field!
Here and there.
Laser pile!
Wind!
Here's a healing orb!
Stardust!
I can't heal you forever!
I'm just getting started.
More where that came from!
Can't get out of this.
Winds of heaven! First here for evil!
Flame inside me!
Watch this.
Severing wind!
You shouldn't have messed with me. Ready and ready.
Guarding wind! Now through all!
Wind!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Wind!
Here
Here I come!
I
owe you one.
I never miss! Oh, violent guarding wind! Carve now!
Wind!
Now!
Watch
Searing Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Scenic Cyclone.
I can feel my power growing!
Little help!
I see one, eh? Searing Gale!
Can't move.
Don't leave me!
Now you see what I can do.
You think that shield will save you?
Not on my watch! Eagle Fly! Lunar Blast! Shining
No
Supernova!
further!
Dance in the wind! Immortal! Hurry! Annihilation!
These fists have got your name on them.
Do it! Take this! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Ignite!
Guess what the doctor
Come to an end.
Severing wind! Stardust!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! Seal! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
This should do it!
I'll heal you all! Healing between heaven and earth!
Now we're not.
Healing! Sweet pal! Radiant!
Searing Gale!
Here's one! I never miss! Purge
In a
below
bind?
me.
Will this help?
Waterfall!
Down.
Seal!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
I'll bring you back from death.
Anything in order is all mine.
My shield!
More for the
We're not finished! Not done yet!
Will this help?
On a roll now. So fine not too long ago.
Now!
All yours, Kisara!
Excited!
No chance!
Watch them!
Raining Slash! You're mine!
Now we're never.
Whirling now! Glacial Spear!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
I've used a bit too much healing.
through one!
Wind at the
I'm on a roll now!
Ignite!
Wind at the It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
I'm on! These fists have got your name on them!
The helix of
Can't get out of this!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Eat this!
Here
No!
I come!
I won't give in! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this
You're mine!
Deny!
I'm not done!
That'll bring you down!
Lightning orb!
Wind!
Illuminate the dark!
Searing gale!
Here's a healing arc! Holy lightning! Chain between heaven and earth! Gemini Aqua! A wailing banshee! Sleep now! Here's a healing saving this one!
Hold nothing back! There!
Can't be
Shuffling flash! Eternal devastation! Wind!
Ice prison!
Dhana!
Require a hand.
First strike! Void flash!
Storm!
Will this help?
Mirage! Shuffling flash! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
I'll heal you! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all!
This one's all mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Wind!
Do it!
Shionne!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let's
Now!
go!
You're mine! No escape! Shockwave flash! Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Great!
Come and get it! All
Here I come!
Here now!
Raging storm! By the
Now
power
you see
of
what I can
wind!
do!
So let's give it a try!
I can handle it!
Searing gale!
Photon flash! Do it!
Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renin, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renins, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dhana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shionne.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shionne. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dhana astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dhana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shionne, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dhana from the Renins. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renins might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dhana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Varia, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Varia to control Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
In here! Go for the weak point!
I'll be saving this.
Far enough! Lightning orb!
This!
Here's a healing orb! Where that came from!
Hurricane!
Sealed!
Right here!
Here's the
I'll finish you here and now!
Voice Blast!
Armor won't save you!
Strike! Too much to handle?
I'll stop it!
Thanks, Kisara!
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Incineration Wave!
I'll be saving
Here,
this
through all
one!
this pain. Enjoy the ground while you're down.
Severing Wave!
Dragon!
Wind
Voice
astral
Blast!
energy! Lunar corruption! Here comes the magic is out! Reload! In here!
Eagle
Here, let me
Here
help!
comes!
First aid!
That's fun!
Aqueous surge!
Eat this!
Storm!
More where that came from!
Nothing gets by me!
I'm not
This
done!
one's mine!
You're finished!
I'll smash you!
Here,
Big
throbs in
waterfall!
pain.
Here's a healing
I'm on
dancer!
far enough!
Dance in the wind! I'm...
You'll pay for that!
Mega Ray! Gemini off!
Now I'm real mad!
Annihilation! I'll bring you back from this!
Hurricane!
Dana!
I'll finish you here and now!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
I'm on! Dance in the wind! Out of ammo! In here! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
Eat this! Energy! First aid!
Shockwave
Here's
Strike!
the lightning
I'm on it!
Take
this! What's it? In a vine?
I'm not done!
Ready!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Red!
I can handle it!
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Here,
Let me help! All upon thee! First
I
aid!
owe you one!
Lunar corruption! Shooting star! Rhythm between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine saber! Healing circle!
I really owe you
Do you require a hand?
Hear me! Flame of the earth! Strike!
Eat dirt!
Please don't hear my call! I'll be saving this one!
Incineration Wave!
What's this? Eagle Fire! Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid! Magic is out! In here! More for the stockpile!
I'll smash you!
Light astral energy!
Nothing gets by me! Hurricane!
Dana!
Air thrust!
Quiver dragon!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
It's time!
Divine savior!
You're
Magic
mine!
is out! Here's a healing
Not
arc.
today!
Far enough! First strike! Take this! Howling Hurricane!
I'm almost impressed.
Our friends come to you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Celestial order! Let them march you
Can't end here!
Don't give up! That spot!
I'll bring you
Dragon
back from
shattering
the
the
abyss.
pieces! Attack time!
Resuscitation!
First strike!
I owe you one!
Gravitas field!
I've let you all down.
Radiant blood! I still got some fight left in me. Explosion! I never miss!
Nail strike!
You require a hand.
Here's a healing art!
In a bind?
First aid! I won't give up! A wailing
Severing
blade!
wind! Force blast! Strike! Try harder!
Ready to go!
Here I come! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I can't lose!
Burn in hell!
Annihilate!
Eternal devastation! I'm knocked up!
Razor Cyclone!
Wind!
Will this work?
Swallow dead!
Tunnel! Light
In a
Astral
bind?
Energy!
Starter!
Healing Circle!
I really owe you one.
It's go time!
I can carve through. I'm
Mega Ray!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now it's just her! Varia, can you hear me? Varia!
She's preparing another summoning! The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shionne, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shionne.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on. What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dhana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shionne's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dhana.
But the will of Dhana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dhana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dhana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shionne's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shionne's thorns. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dhana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dhana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent. Soon, We might very well have to be ready to I'm determined to save Shionne and Dhana. Nothing I learn can change that.